The Smart Schools Online with Smart Computing, Book 6 for Class 6, Computer Studies Video Lesson number 3, Chapter number 1, Internet. My dear students, Assalamu alaikum. This is the third video lesson from chapter number 1. In this video lesson, we shall cover the topics such as search engine, internet services. You can refer to page number 11 to 14 from your textbook. The time duration for this lesson is 70 minutes. Students, I'm sure that you are already prepared with the resources required for this lesson, that is Online with Smart Computing Book 6, pen, loose sheets, notebooks, etc. Students, before proceeding with this video lesson, let us recall the topics that we have covered in the previous two video lessons. In the previous video lessons, we covered history of internet. We also discussed the methods and devices used to connect to the internet. I hope that you are familiar with the history of internet and the methods and devices used to connect to the internet very well. Now, let us see what shall we cover in this video lesson. So, by the end of this lesson, we shall be able to describe search engine, discuss internet services, enlist advantages of internet, enlist disadvantages of internet. Students, I'm sure that you must be using internet for completing your assignment, searching some information, and using social network sites. Do you know how internet helps you to find information that you are looking for? You all must also be using other internet services such as watch videos, listen to music, fill forms, etc., and many other purposes. Do you know that these uses of internet are called internet services? Can you tell one advantage and one disadvantage of using internet? Let's discuss all of them one by one and watch this video together.
Internet services. Internet stands for International Network. Internet is the amazing gift of technology. It is the internet which makes it possible to connect with the rest of the world anytime and from anywhere. Internet is the network of networks. Internet is the worldwide network that links together millions of computers. Need of the internet. When we are working on a single computer, we are unable to share any information from any other computer. To make it possible to share the data and information, we connect the computers through a network. When the computers are connected to networks around the globe, then it is called the Internet. Internet facilities. The Internet has made the world a small place. It is useful to us in different ways. It provides us several facilities. Email, electronic mail and chatting. These facilities make it possible to send and receive messages from any part of the world within seconds. Education. With the help of the internet, it is easy to get information on any topic from the different sources or website. We can also know about different types of education and career opportunities. Online booking. It is now possible to reserve seats in any train or airline and even the hotels, etc. using the internet. Online shopping. You can purchase various products like books, clothes, gift items through Internet. Information. We can read newspapers and magazines published in different parts of the world and get news from all over the globe. Banking. Various banks are now providing the facility of accessing and operating the bank accounts using the Internet. There are different ways to connect to the Internet, like dial-up, broadband, and wireless network. Dial-up networking. Before configuring the system for the Internet, you must have a modem properly installed and configured to perform these steps. Click on this PC icon on the desktop. This PC window opens. Click on Dial-up or Broadband Networking icon. In the Dial-up or Broadband Networking window, click on Set up a new connection icon. The new connection visit starts. Type the name for the computer you are dialing. For example, Kriti. Click on Next button. In the next window, enter your ISP area code, dialing number and country code, and then click on Next button. This last window shows the name of the Internet, Kriti, entered by you in the first window of the wizard. Click on Finish button. An icon with the name Kriti will be added in the dial-up networking window. How to use Internet connection. After completing the Internet connection wizard, double-click on this PC icon on the desktop. Click on Dial-up networking icon. Double-click on the icon Kriti. Connect to dialog box opens. Enter the username and password provided by the ISP. Click on Connect button to connect with your Internet server. With dial-up connection, you establish a connection and use it for a limited time period. While using a broadband connection, the connection disconnects on shutting down or disabling the network. Broadband networking. Broadband connection is a high-speed connection with very good speed of connectivity and data transfer measured in megabytes per second, Mbps. Getting connected with Internet. We require some equipment to connect our computer with Internet. Computer, our personal multimedia computer. Browser, Internet Explorer, Chrome, Mozilla, etc. Modem, a device. Telephone or ISDN line. Any BSNL, MTNL, Airtel, etc. Modem. Modem stands for modulator and demodulator. It is an electronic device that allows computer to exchange information over telephone or ISDN lines. The word modem is derived from a combination of the words modulate, to change digital signal into an analog signal, and demodulate, to convert an analog signal into a digital signal at the receiving computer. Telephone or broadband connection. Computers that are the part of Internet communicate through telephone or ISDN lines. The data is transferred through telephone or ISDN line. Wireless networking. A wireless network is a flexible data communications system implemented as an extension to or as an alternative for a wired network. Wireless networks use radio frequency (RF) technology to send and receive data over the air. It does not use wires or cables. Wireless media is also known as unguided media. Type of wireless networks. There are three types of wireless networks: wireless wide area network, wireless local area network, wireless personal area network. Wireless wide area network, WWAN. In wide area networks, The computers are far apart and are connected by radio waves. One example of wireless WAN is networks provided by cell phone carriers. There are voice plus data networks. GSM and GPRS are examples of such wireless networks. You would use WWANs when reach is the most important aspect of your solution and speed is less important. Reach is important if you are providing wireless solutions to the public at large. For example, a company wants to give its employees wireless access to its corporate data, whether they are in the office, across town, out of town, or in some cases in other countries. Wireless Local Area Network WLAN. Wireless LANs, like wired LANs, have a finite coverage area. They wirelessly connect computers in a defined coverage area like a hospital, a university, an airport, or a commercial office. They are designed for a certain set of people in mind. For example, doctors and technicians in a hospital, students and teachers in a university, or office staff in a commercial setup. Wireless Personal Area Network WPAN. WPANs have a very small coverage area and also relatively slow speed of data transfer, but they consume very little power. Hence, they are preferred for connections and data transfers in low-powered handheld devices, where battery life is very critical. WPAN, when used together with WLAN or other wireless networks, can provide great advantages. Netiquette. Don't give out personal information such as your address, telephone number, parents' workplace address, or name and location of your school without your parents' permission. Always talk to your parents so that together you can set up rules for going online. Don't respond to any messages that are mean or in any way make you feel uncomfortable. Don't ever send your picture or anything else to anyone online without first checking with your parents.
Yes, students, I hope that you have enjoyed the video. Now let's discuss the information that is given in the video. Let's start by discussing search engine. After watching this video, can you tell me what search engine is? Yes, a search engine is designed to search information on the World Wide Web. Search engines have a collection of millions of websites related to information. Whenever we type a keyword for our search, the search engines arrange all the web pages that is already has accordingly and shows us the result on the screen in no time. We are able to get the information that we typed in this way. Google, Yahoo, Bing are examples of commonly used search engines. Students, you must also have been using internet services for various purposes, such as purchasing products from shops online, downloading different software, videos, and music, etc. Let's discuss them one by one. Students, the services we obtain from the internet are called internet services. Internet provides various types of services to the internet users. Such services help internet users to perform various activities on the internet. These activities may include searching information, online teaching and learning, selling and buying of products, watch internet, TV, advertisements, play online games, listen to music and watch videos, read online newspapers and news groups, social texting and messaging, perform online banking transactions, etc. Now, let us discuss these services in detail by starting from e-learning. In e-learning, the letter E stands for electronic. It refers to the use of the network and communication technology in teaching and learning process. E-learning enhances knowledge and skills. Many organizations, schools, colleges, and universities offer e-learning facilities to students. Now let's discuss e-commerce. Again, the letter E in e-commerce stands for electronic. It refers to buying and selling of goods and services over the internet. Can you name any e-commerce site in Pakistan? Yes, you are right. OLX.com, Daraz.pk are e-commerce websites. Now let's see what a news group is. Have you ever used a news group? A news group is like a notice board on a particular subject. People can share their views and ideas on the news group. Now comes the turn of chat rooms. Students, you must be chatting with your friends and family members using some chatting application. Chat rooms are social networking sites. We can chat with our friends, relatives using these websites on the internet. Emails or electronic mails. Student, it is one of the most important service provided by the internet. We can send messages, files, photos by using email services over the internet. It is the fastest and the cheapest way of sending messages around the world. Students, have you ever watched internet television? It is also called interactive digital television. These services allow users to interact with broadcasters. We can download serials, programs, and also play games using internet interactive digital television. Students, as more and more people are getting access to internet, so it has become a marketplace for businessmen to sell their products online. They use internet and many other facilities of the internet to advertise their products. Advertising is the means of communication used to advertise products over the internet. It helps in promoting business. Online gaming, e-magazines, online banking are also internet services. We may play various games over the internet. Have you played any? Can you name them? We can read newspapers, magazines, and books online without need to buy them. There are various sites which give us access to newspapers, magazines, and books to read for free. People can perform bank transactions by using ATM cards, such as withdrawing cash, transferring money, etc. Yes, students, Internet has brought a revolution in the everyday life of internet users. There are certain advantages of the internet that we shall discuss in this part. We search information over the internet and get the required results. We use e-commerce to buy and sell our products. We use internet to learn and gain knowledge. We use internet to perform financial transactions such as online banking, etc. We download software, music, and videos from reliable sites. We can book airline and railway tickets using internet services. We can read books online without paying them. We can fill online forms for getting in admission in universities and colleges. Like every other invention, internet has both advantages and disadvantages. In this part, we shall discuss the disadvantages of the internet. The most dangerous disadvantage of the internet is the virus threat and virus attacks. Viruses destroy our data, programs, and some hardware components of our computer. Hackers and hacking threats is also there. Hackers try to steal our personal information and then misuse them. We can also lose our personal information such as our credit card number, bank account number, and business secrets as well by using internet. Internet is a wastage of precious time, especially for the students, as they spend more time in watching cartoon movies, listening to music, or playing games on the computer using internet. Now students, please go back to your book and open page number 11 to 14 from your textbook. List down the names of various search engines as mentioned on page number 11 of the textbook. Focus on the services provided by the internet and memorize them. Now let's see if we can write answers of these questions. You can write the answers of these questions in loose sheets or notebooks and show them to your computer teacher. Define e-commerce. E-commerce stands for electronic commerce. People can buy or sell products online over the internet using e-commerce websites. Write one advantage and one disadvantage of internet. You can write any as you have already seen in the video. We can search information over the internet. Our computers may get viruses when we are using internet. Now let's recap our lesson, the topics that we have covered in this video. There are many services that we can avail using internet, such as education, business, read books and newspapers, watch videos, listen to music, etc. Internet has both advantages and disadvantages. We can use internet for doing business, perform bank transactions, search information, etc. Our computers may get viruses, hackers attack, loss of personal and valuable information when we are connected to the internet. Now students, you are required to write the answers of these questions in your notebooks or blue sheets. Show your answers to your computer teacher. You can watch this video again and you can use your book as your reference guide to write the answers of these questions. Enlist the names of the services provided by the internet. Enlist any 5 advantages of using internet. Enlist any 4 disadvantages of using internet. You are also required to solve exercise A, B, C, F and G on page number 15 to 17 from the end of the unit. Share your answers with your computer teacher. Students, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. We shall meet in the next video in the next week. Till then, take care of yourselves and Allah Hafiz.